Good morning, student. This is Hansa, your science teacher, and today we will start new chapter of class 10th. The name of chapter is electricity. We will study about the electricity in this chapter. What does the electricity contain and how it is produced, and which law followed by electricity. These are the different type of questions we will discuss and the topic in this chapter. Now we start electricity. What is electricity? Generally, the electricity is the form of energy. It is the form of energy. Form of energy. This form of energy is controlled and convenient to use. Here is the word convenient. Convenient to use mean easy to transport and comparatively cheap and easily available for all the peoples. Therefore, we call it is controlled and convenient form of energy. And what does it contain? This form of energy is contain what? Charge. It means the electricity is produced only due to the presence of charge. And now the question is now arise, what is charge? If you compare the electricity to the air current, means wind energy, means the energy which is produced by moving air. When air is moved, then the particle of the air are in motion and they possess kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy means the air has energy, and we generally say air current. Air is current mean motion. Motion of air produce energy. Same as water current. Means when water will be in motion, then produce water current, where it is used in to produce electricity by hydropower plant. Water current means particle of water in motion. Here particle of air are in motion which produce the energy. The particle of air and particle of water which are very small, very teeny, which we can't see. Same as the teeny particles which are present in the electricity, which is known as charge. This presence of charge help to produce the electricity. And now what is charge? We know very well an organ is made up of organ system, and organ system is made of organs, and organs made up of tissue, and tissue made up of cell, and cell is the smallest unit of an organism which we can't see with our naked eyes. But cell is also made up of very tiny particle which is known as atom. And we know the atom also further divide, but generally we say that atom is indivisible particle. But atom can further divide, which contain the subatomic part. This atom contains subatomic part. First is proton, second is electron, and third is neutron. Proton, which is generally positive charge, and this is negative charge, and this is no charge. Here this plus and minus These are the charge which contain in proton, means proton represent the charge which contain the positive charge, and electron represent negative charge, and neutron has no charge. If the atom contain proton or electron, positive and negative charge, but generally we know the whole atom behave like a neutron, then how the charge is produced in an atom? First case, we know plus and plus charge means like charge always repel to each other, means they will away from each other. Like charge away from each other, there will be a force of repulsion. Positive charge, when they will come close to each other, they will never attract to each other, they will repel away. Same negative, same charge, like charge, they will also repel to each other. But when plus and minus, proton and neutron come close to each other, then they will attract to each other. The force of attraction will exist between them. And this force of attraction between the charge will help to generate the electricity. And this positive and negative charge, how the positive and negative charge will produce? For example, if we rub a balloon in our hair, dry hair, then automatically when we take the balloon after friction, when the balloon is moved toward the hair, then the balloon will attract the hair. There is a force. It means that force is due to the presence of charge between balloon and hair. And how the charge will produce? First, if the plus and plus, if an atom contains 3 positive charge and minus 3 negative charge, 3 positive and 3 negative, means this is neutral. If it lose one proton, then it acquire a plus, it means it acquire a positive charge, and other atom is B, it gain electron, it means one electron, this will lose electron, then it will be minus, and then they will attract to each other. Sometimes when proton or electron will lose, acquire negative charge, and this will be will acquire positive charge, and gain acquire negative charge, and this will exist the force of attraction between their charge. And this electricity is only produced due to the presence of charge when the charge is at rest or maybe in motion. If the charge is at rest, then the electricity is known as static electricity. But when the charge will be in motion, then it is known as current electricity. This is static electricity and this is current electricity. And now how the current is produced? Means when charge will be in motion, this is a wire A, and when the charge will be in motion, means flow through a conductor. Wire is a conductor. And what is the meaning of conductor at here? What does the conductor means? It means it allows to pass the charge. It allows pass charge inside the wire. It means therefore the wire and it behave as a conductor. It means conductor are those substances which allow to pass the electric current, which allow to pass the charge. And the charge may be positive and may be negative. And this will produce the electric current. electric current. And how the charge will flow? Who will help to flow the charge? And how the charge will be motion? The charge will motion only under some pressure. It means there is some source of energy which help to flow the charge, which help to be charged in motion, and that is cell or battery. Cell or battery. Cell and battery, if are connected in a proper way, then they produce the charge will be in motion. But the cell and battery both are the source of energy which contain the chemical energy. What is cell? Cell is the source of energy. Which energy it contains? Chemical energy. It has two terminals. One is positive, another is negative, and it is represented by this symbol. Here the large line will be positive and small line will be negative. It so that the cell contains two terminals. One is positive, other is negative, and battery produce large amount of energy as compared to cell. We can say the battery is the combination of two or more cells. If the cell is contained, one cell contain of a potential, you don't know, 1 volt, then if 3 cells are combined together, what we will discuss later on, but here is, if there is one cell which is of 1 volt, if 3 cells are combined together, then what is the total voltage? What is the total voltage? One cell contains 1 volt, and how we have to connect it? This cell 1, 2, and this is 3. Here are the 3 cells: 1 cell, 2 cell, and 3 cell. Plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus. These are the 3 cells. When combined together, they will form a battery of which volt? 3 volt. It forms 3 volt, and we never connect the battery like this. Which one is the way to connect the battery cell to each other to form battery? Either this plus minus plus minus plus minus plus. In which way we have to connect? A or B? Just tell me. In which way we connect the battery to cell to form a battery? First or second? The second is wrong, and we have to connect the cell in first way, and these combination of cell will form the battery. If the cell is connected to a bulb, then the bulb will glow. The bulb will glow, and the bulb will glow only due to the presence of the switch. Bulb will glow. This is bulb. Here is cell or battery. How many cells are there? 2 cells are there. This is bulb. This is battery, or you can say 2 cells. Now I will explain. This is the wire. This is wire. This wire is behave as a conductor which allow to pass the electric current from the source. Which one? From this source, battery, which exert some pressure to the charge, and charge will be in motion, produce current, and the bulb will glow. And the bulb will glow only in presence of this. What is this? Switch. If the switch is on, then the bulb will glow. If the switch is off, then bulb will not glow. Then what is the switch? What is switch? Switch is the interlink Interlink means connection between battery and the bulb. Which open or close the, here is word is circuit. Which open or close the circuit. When switch will open, the bulb will glow. When switch is off, the bulb will not glow. It means switch is the interlink between bulb and battery, which act as means either the close the circuit or open the circuit. If the circuit will close, there is no passage open. All are connected to each other. It is closed circuit. The bulb will glow, means switch is on. If the switch is off, then this switch is off. That means it break the circuit. Here is the dot is removed. The circuit is break. In this case, the switch is off, and in this case, switch is on. It is switch. It is on. It is off. Or switch also represented by this way. This is on, and this is off. If this is, there is no connection. Here is connected to each other. It is on, it is off. Bulb will glow in this case. In this case, bulb will not glow in this case. Switch is on and switch is off. The switch is off. Here is on and this is off. Circuit is break. It means bulb will glow when the circuit will complete. When the switch is on. It means what is the function of switch? Switch open or close the circuit. Open or close, either break the circuit or complete the circuit. It means on means complete the circuit, off means break the circuit. And the now new word is also added, circuit. What is the circuit? This is the complete circuit. Here is, but we have to mention one point is also A. Now what is circuit? If we know the figure, the circuit contains the following electrical appliances. First is battery or cell, second is bulb, and third is switch, and this is ammeter. This is ammeter. When they are connected with the help of wire, the current is flow and the switch is on, the bulb will glow. It is known as circuit. So what is the definition of circuit? The continuous and closed path of an electric current. The continuous and closed path. Continuous and closed path of an electric current. What I said? Continuous and closed path of an electric current is known as circuit. I told of electric current. I told you one new word is electric current. Electric current. What I said, continuous and closed path. If I move from here, this, there is no break of path. Path is not breaking, means current is flowing continuously, which is completely closed. And the new word is current. I ask from you. Here is arrow is I put at here. What is the meaning of arrow? Means the current is flow in the direction of, here is positive to negative. Current is always move in particular direction, and this particular direction of current is created due to the existing of the pressure between in the chemical in the battery. Otherwise, proton or electron charges will be are in any direction. To make a particular direction, this battery create the difference. And what was the difference? We will talk it later on. potential difference. Generally we say potential difference. Like an example. But this plus current will flow from positive to negative. Means current represent the direction of proton which is opposite to the direction of electron. Whereas the electron are moved from negative to positive and proton from positive to negative. It means the direction of current is always opposite to the direction of electron. Current is flow from positive to negative. Here is the positive to negative. And now the new point is electric current. Before explaining the electric current, what I told. And what is this? Why the particular direction? Due to the exerting some pressure. If there will be no pressure, means no potential difference, then I already told, then they move in any direction, having no particular direction, and current will not produce. And the new word is electric current. What I told you, when the charge will be in motion, then the electricity is known as current electricity, means electric current. It means when the number of charge flow in a area, in a given area, per unit time means in 1 second. This is known as electric current. So what is the electric current? Electric current is equal to Q, charge upon में time. What is the definition of current? Means the amount of charge flow in a given area per unit time is known as electric current. Or we can say the simple definition of electric current, rate of flowing of charge. Rate of flowing of charge, at what rate the charge are flow, means in 1 second, in 2 seconds, in 3 seconds. Here we will rate, always count in 1 second. If the charge flow in 2 seconds, then what will be the rate? We have to divide the number of charge by 2. Generally, electric current, the rate of flowing charge is known as electric current. Or the other definition, the amount of charge flow per unit time is known as electric current. And what is the symbol of current? Symbol of current, simply we write the electric current, and the measurement of the unit of current, unit is ampere, which is represented by A, capital A, small, and what generally write it AMP, which is represented by A. A is an ampere, which is the symbol of ampere, AMPER, which is the unit of electric current. It means here is A, which represent the amount of current flowing in the circuit. This A is an instrument. A is indicate the instrument. What is this, the name of the instrument? We will check it. And this charge, the charge is represented by, where is charge? Represented by Q, and the unit of charge is coulomb, with the unit is capital C. And now the time, you know it very well, time represented by small t, and its unit is second, S. Then what is the Then what is the unit of current? Means I. Unit of current is ampere, which is represented by I. I is the unit of current which is ampere, is equal to charge. Charge mean unit is coulomb. 1 C upon में 1 T. T means second. Means electric current. You define this electric current is equal to charge upon में time taken. This was the definition. It means define 1 ampere. What is the unit of current? Is 1 ampere. What is the definition of 1 ampere? When 1 ampere, definition of 1 ampere. When 1 coulomb of charge flow, here we will use, when 1 coulomb of charge, here we will use flow. When 1 coulomb of charge flow in 1 second, is this helping verb is 1 ampere. अगर 1 coulomb of charge, if 1 coulomb of charge flow in 1 second, then the current is produced 1 ampere. If I want to ask, define 2 ampere. Define 2 ampere. Can you define it? Define. First part, define 2 ampere. And second, first you define 2 ampere. Define 2 ampere. Two ampere means when 2 coulomb of charge, 2 ampere means I is equal to when 2 coulomb of charge flow in 1 second means 2 ampere, 2 coulomb of charge, and this ampere A is equal to C upon में S, 1 coulomb of charge flow in 1 second, 1 ampere is equal to 1 C upon 1 S. This ampere is the unit of electric current, and current is measured with an instrument which is known as ammeter. So what is ammeter? Ammeter is an instrument which is used to measure the electric current. It will always connected in series. Ammeter is always connected in series. It has also 2 terminals. One is positive, other is negative. It is clear. And now how many charges are produced? How many charges are produced? Yeah, one, you know, in 9th class, electron and proton both has charge which is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19, and this will be of negative, and here is plus 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. This is coulomb. Proton and electron both have same number of charges, but the number of electron now, and the number of electron is 6 into 10 raised to power, what will be the 18. In 1 coulomb of charge, the number of electron, in 1 coulomb of charge, the number of electron will be 6 into 10 raised to power 18, which is represented by which formula? Q is equal to Ne, and this will be a plus and minus. Is it clear? And now the smallest unit of ampere, MA, and this is A. It is milliampere. It is milliampere, which is equal to 10 की power minus 3 ampere, or you can write 1 upon में 1000 ampere. This means this is milli and this is micro, MICRO, which is microampere, which is equal to 10 की power minus 6 A, and this will be, you can write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 A. It means the smallest unit of ampere is microampere, but generally we will use in 10th class milliampere. It means how many milliampere in 1 ampere? If I ask 1 ampere is equal to 1000 milliampere, same as kilometer, meter, centimeter. Is it clear? And now you have to revise at home and do exercise. Which one? The blue box the blue box of page number 200. Page 200 you have to complete. And now I am asking one question from you. Now the question is a current of, you have to know, tell me what is current. Can you tell me what is current? And what is this? A. And drawn by a filament of an electric bulb. What is electric bulb? 10 minute. What is minute? And filament, where it is used inside the bulb, which is made up of, tungsten, high melting point. The amount of electric charge and through the circuit. What is circuit? The word which I underline, you have to write either definition or the symbol or which physical quantity they have unit. Is it clear? A current of, you have to do yourself this work. Homework is already given to you. Page 200, blue box. You have to complete blue box and the word which I have done underline. A current of 0.5 ampere. Current. What is the symbol of current? I is equal to current. This is symbol of current. You can write simply I is equal to 0.5 A. Unit is compulsory to write of any physical quantity in physics. If you will not write unit of the physical quantity, your marks will deduct it. First point. 100% you have to write. Either you can write short form I, current 0.5 A. A is the unit of current. And what is the unit in which the physical quantity can measure, which is the unit drawn by a filament also. What is the filament of? In is element, you have to write the name of element. Electric bulb, and you have to write 10 minute. What is the 10 minute? 10 minute. It is time, T. This is time. You can write simply T also. Here is ampere, here is minute time, and find the amount of electric charge. What is the symbol of charge? Q. We have to find out. And now we have to find out the relation. Current is equal to charge upon time. Current symbol is equal to I, charge Q upon T. According to definition, the current rate of flowing charge means charge flow in 1 second. In 1 second, it is in second, but here is minute. So 1 minute, how many seconds? 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. So that means 10 into 60 is equal to 600 seconds. That means I is equal to, what is Q? What is Q? 600. Sorry, what is I? What is I? 0.5. What is Q? We have to find out. What is T? 600. Then cross multiply. So Q is equal to 0.5 into 600. I think multiplication you can do. Remove point. That's 0 bit cut. 6 5 is 30. 300. Q is equal to 300 and unit is C. So therefore Q is equal to 300 C. It means when 0.5 ampere of current flow through a filament of an electric bulb for 10 minutes, then the number of charge flow in the filament in the circuit is 300 coulomb. That means 300 coulomb of charges flowing in a circuit which produce a current of 0.5 ampere for 10 minutes. It's clear? Good day, be safe at home. Thank you.